What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I'm a piano music. So, Tommy Sotomayor is a really nice guy. One of the nicest people here on the YouTube platform. He even has a name for me. Oh, Face Duke Jackson. Give him a round of applause because that is a really good name. It is supposed to indicate that because of my alleged old face that, somebody like me, I'm not very attractive, and I guess he would perceive that he is better looking than me.
Look at your fat ass nose, boy. That drink built like a swollen banana, boy. You ugly, boy.
And that, he would have much better chances of getting with women than somebody like myself. And that is very important for this video. But Mr. Tommy Sotomayor is not without controversy. In fact, his name is, or one of the monikers that he uses, is Mr. Controversy. And what does this have to do with the Just Pearly Thing situation? Can I get a dun 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 sound effect, Dima? Well, Mr. Tommy Sotomayor has injected himself into the conversation. Although Mr. Sotomayor should not be on YouTube. Yes, he is banned from the platform, but hanging on with that last struggle channel of his, going live and deleting the stream immediately because he's not supposed to be here, Tommy Sotomayor is still breaking the same rules that caused him to get kicked and banned off the platform immediately, but yet he still wants to be on the platform, although he cannot follow the rules. But anyways, fast forward, Dima. So on one side of the Just Pearly Thing situation, you have people who want to hold her accountable for the Nick Fuentes interview and from some of the things that she said publicly. You have people like me, Jason Black, some of the pro-black brothers like Omawali Africa, George Macon, even MTR, which is better known as Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews, on one corner. And then you have some of the other detractors who are like trying to defend her. That includes some subscribers and of course Mr. Tommy Sotomayor. Now, Mr. Tommy Sotomayor has been very critical of black women in the past, and he has gone to extreme levels to prove some of those talking points, which, not everything that Tommy says about the black community or black women is not true. I'll give him his credit. He's in his heyday before he got banned off of YouTube. He was a pretty good YouTuber. A little extreme or very extreme in many cases, but he did make some good points about black dysfunction and things the black community could do to better themselves. I won't begrudge you on that. But in this situation, he took some of his animosity on the D6 YouTube channel. Now, the D6 YouTube channel composes of two people. One is Six the Goddess. Stop the show, who, by the way, is very good looking. The other one is Danica Marie. Stop the show, who is also very good looking. I think one of them is married, so I don't want to get shot by the husband. Gunshots, Dima! But they're both very good looking women. I've had the pleasure of working with Danica Marie before. Shout out to the St. Louis over there. Hey girl, how you doing over there? She's out there doing the thing over there in St. Louis. But now, be it as it may, they have come out against Just Pearly Things, for whatever she's been saying, and quite naturally so, because these women have been bashed by black men for taking up the rights of black men, especially Danica and Six the Goddess, who are, I would say, in this content space, black male advocates. Even some of the guys in the black manosphere have turned on them, who, for this moment of time, shall remain nameless. But Tommy Sotomayor has come out to criticize these young women by saying this.
These women are going around now doing video after video on Miss Pearly Things, or whatever it is, whatever her name is, Miss Pearly Things. They all got something to say about Miss Pearly Things. Why though? What has Miss Pearly done to any of them? Just Pearly Things. I call them Miss Pearly Things. Serious question. What has Pearly Things did to Six the Goddess? What has Pearly Things said about Six the Goddess? What has Pearly Things said about Danica? What has Pearly Things said about any of these black hoes? Name a thing that Pearly Things has said about any one of these black women. Just name one. Name one. One thing she said. Nothing. Never said a thing about these black women. Yet these black women are coming out saying, y'all put her on a pedestal. Y'all put her on a pedestal. What the do you think those men are doing to you, Miss 6 Foot the Goddess? What are they doing to you, ma'am? You want to be the only bitch put on a pedestal? Now, mind you, and I'm not telling a story. This is the truth. Do y'all know what the third bitch on that video said? Miss K's Days? K's Days. Do you know what K's Days said about Miss Pearly? K's Days said Miss Pearly is ugly as f***. Look at the picture and look who said that this other woman is ugly. Look who said it. Imagine that woman calls somebody ugly. Straight up. That woman with that rope in her hair. That woman called somebody straight up, said she got a man, she looked like a man, got big shoulders. Bitch, you look like a big old offensive lineman. You look like a defensive tackle. How dare you, ma'am? The only time you be good for anything is if we got stuck in a hole or stuck in a tree. We can use your hair to climb up or down. 3 motherfuckers with hair in their head that ain't theirs versus one who grows her own hair. 3 motherfuckers with tons of makeup on, gotta wear body magic and gotta show you their titties. All 3 of them combined have less views and viewers than that white girl who walk out looking plain Jane.
Now, this is the criticism that Mr. Tommy Sotomayor put out there onto his YouTube platform. Now, I believe what happened with this is this was taken down, but somebody recorded it and uploaded this information. Again, I don't really have any issue with his opinion because it is his. It doesn't mean that it's right. It's just his opinion. I really don't care. But the situation is this, which I think the opinion is wrong, but it's whatever. Let's let him have his argument for sake of argument because we're getting to the bigger picture here. I want to play another clip from this particular YouTuber exposing something that is very unique with Mr. Tommy Sotomayor.
We're going to get straight into this motherfucking 6 the Goddess and just Pearly now. And I'm only bringing him up too because they brought him up as well. Because his ass came into 6 chat talking crazy and calling her and Danica hood rats, saying they was ugly. And you have the audacity to call them ugly when you fucking sugar shade? How dare you?
Wait, he came in their chat.
They was mad as fuck about it.
But he also, how did he go in their chat when they were saying, this is why me and him got into an argument. Because they both were saying that he slid in their DMs prior.
Yeah, I got proof. You want to see it?
No, if you want, but I believe them. So the only thing I put in his comments, because he was like, oh, 6 is a liar. She's a liar. I just wrote, is she lying though? This motherfucker went off on me, all type of stupid bitches and derailed this and all of this. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, this real press.
And so then today, you see how you came up even though you ain't have nothing to do with nothing?
I literally wasn't even in the chat. I was just watching.
Oh, because I'm affiliated with Darrell, you think every time you see me is gold time. No, now I'm gonna disrespect you now.
Oh yeah.
Get out of here. That's all that is. Shit. He's really mad at me because he's mad at you.
I know. And you can't do shit about me. It is what it is. I'm gonna get into that security boss thing too. I'm not gonna talk too much about it because people was asking. Me and security boss had a private conversation. But this is what Danica Marie posted. Tommy Sotomayor, wow, you look amazing. 6 of Guys also has some. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not like, so bro, that you wasn't hitting them up, all that goofy shit. You was in their DMs, you was in their inbox trying to go, either trying to get them to fuck or trying to get them to do a show. I don't know what the fuck you was on. What's going on, Andre?
Now, let me just say this. So the name of the YouTube channel that we've just seen is Setting the Record Straight Network. And Tommy Sotomayor is disrespecting these ladies, Danica Marie and 6 the Goddess. I really don't care about his viewpoint because I'm not dealing with that. And you guys know I don't agree with that. But let's just say, for example, it's true. But I think that the opinion that Mr. Sotomayor is compromised based on the fact that here you are being exposed for trying to get into the inbox of these same women that you're calling in so many words on your stream black hood rats. Now, my issue is this, Tommy. Your position that you have, would it have been the same if Six the Goddess would have hollered back at you? Would it have been the same if she would have been interested? I don't think so. I believe that because you were left on red, you decided to do many things that a lot of these beta male Negroes do. And stop the show. Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, that particular shirt, is that from like JCPenney's outlet? Like, I mean, come on, like, bro, like that shirt is the same color of my battery charger here in Africa. Like, I'm not joking. Like, didn't we put it there side by side? Yeah, that's what you have on. And you call me oat-faced Duke Jackson, but one thing you have never seen me is, or caught me doing, is being in somebody's inbox and getting continuously exposed time and time and time and time and time again by multiple women here on these YouTube streets. It's happened to you over 20 times, bro, over the last, and you've been rejected. So now, like a little boy, because the woman doesn't want to talk to you or show you any attention, then you go out here and say these things about these ladies because, you know, they don't want to deal with you. But, you know, they're mad, you know, HOESs. Where you didn't say that in the inbox. What did you say? Sad music. Wow, you look amazing. I mean, like, this is how corny you are, bro. And you get on here and you yell and act like you're rich and act like somebody wants to deal with you, bro. You're still acting like a little girl and you're almost 50. Tommy, take the period panties off, sis. The girls don't want you and you're upset about it. But don't worry, man, your boy O'Shea got you. If you want to go head on and keep talking about me, I'll give you some content. I'll react to it and get some more money. Rich! But guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Flip Celebrity Drunk, which is for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.